good, baby? Steal that from Max Wrist over here. What's good, guys? In one of the more recent videos, I stated that we put on this new exhaust that's down here, and I stated we were going to go do our first ride shortly. So today is the day. Here it is, the first authentic moto vlog on the channel. It's a beautiful day. It's a little cold out. The bike's warm. We're ready to roll. We're keeping it short and simple today. Hopefully like I said, it's a little colder, nothing too crazy, but you know, we're gonna go rip some roads. It's gonna be a fun time, and I'm gonna just give you guys my 2 cents so far on this exhaust. I've gone on like 2 or 3 rides with it so far. So yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, this exhaust, compared to my GP exhaust, which is what was on here prior, this one's definitely quieter. Which, this one being quieter is a fantastic thing for moto vlogging. So in theory, we're gonna be able to make more videos like this because I got a mic so you guys can actually hear me. It sounds so good. Alright, we need roads are cold right now, so we can't go too fast, obviously. Honestly, this exhaust on this bike, to me, reminds me a lot of an R1. Like, it kind of has that low grumble that you get with that cross-plane crank. So, I'm definitely a fan of that. Yeah, it has a little bit more back pressure too. The crackles, that's part of the tune, but all right, let's just get on her a little bit. The roundabout. I will be doing another video in the near future about this bike just as a whole and kind of my thoughts on it, because the 300 class does not get the respect that it deserves as far as what the bike is and how good these bikes actually are. Especially the Ninja 300. I am a huge fan of this bike, and I'm really glad that it was my first bike. And I definitely would recommend this to anybody who's gonna go start riding. Especially if you like sport bikes and you want to get into that realm of riding, I would definitely recommend a Ninja 300. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about this exhaust that my homie Mikkel hooked me up with It was super cheap, which is great too. He gave it to me for like 20 bucks. I think he got it for like 100 or some shit. It's a cheap exhaust. And I mean, a lot of people think just cheap exhausts, like, they're never gonna work well. But I mean, I guess for his sake, it kind of didn't work well. Because for him, it didn't fit his bike properly. Like, we could get it on there and make it hold. We could get it on and make it hold. But just because we could get it on and make it hold, it wasn't like functioning right for his bike. It didn't have the correct amounts of back pressure, and to him it made him feel like his bike was running worse. So we threw it on mine and did like a couple test rides, and the general consensus was it made my bike sound better, look better, and overall kind of function better than the stock exhaust did. So that's a really good deal, if you ask me, especially for the price. Like, the MotoGP exhaust that was on here before, I loved how that boy sounded, don't get me wrong. But nevertheless, this one sounds so much better. It's throaty, it's exciting. I mean, we still get those pops. I don't know if you can hear it right now because of the wind, but next time we encounter a light or something, or the roundabout that's gonna come up down here, you'll get to hear it. So, honestly, like, I'm really stoked on this exhaust. That's some shit in the road. Like, I was thinking prior to Mikkel getting this, woo! More stuff in the road. Prior to Mikkel getting this exhaust, alright, prior to Mikkel getting this exhaust, I was really thinking about buying myself a new exhaust anyway. Because I wanted something a little quieter and a little more tame so I could film vlogs, and so that I could do a longer ride on this bike without going deaf. Because the old exhaust, as great as it was, when I'd get off the bike, I couldn't hear. My fucking right ear would be ringing, and that's not good on a motorcycle. So, because of that, I came to the consensus that I needed to get a new exhaust on my bike. And when we put this one on, I was like, because we briefly put it on before, we didn't film that. We put it on this bike just to see what it would sound like, and I was like, I was almost sold about that. Just from that point. And then when Mikkel decided that it didn't work great on his bike, I was like, hell yeah, I will take that from you, sir. I don't know if it makes the bike make any more power right now. The butt dyno says it does, because it has a little bit more back pressure than my stock pipe, or not the stock, but then the GP pipe did. A little less sound, which I enjoy, kinda. The pops are still there, which makes me super stoked. Because these pops are just one of my favorite parts about this exhaust. so good. Oh my God, I love it. So yeah, general consensus on this exhaust is it's really good. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, it's kind of all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching today's video. I'm gonna head back home soon so I can get out of this wind, because it's bad right now. But we're gonna get home, get out of the wind. Thanks for watching. Drop a like down below if you enjoyed this style of content. I definitely am looking to make more of these because motovlogging is super fun so far. So drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. More of these will be coming. We'll have like a Ninja 300 review. We're gonna teach my friend how to ride. We're gonna take my other friend. We're gonna do a bike swap at some point. It's gonna be a good time on the channel. So if you like motorsports, action sports, sneaker game, you know, then drop a like down below, and I hope to see you guys again here in a couple days. Thanks for watching. Peace out, fellas.